Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Infinity Evolved Export Mode here on the FTOG server. Last episode was weird. Well, actually not the last one. The last one was the Runic Dungeon raid. The one before, you guys let me know that, hey, the ending was kind of weird. It's very abrupt. And then I actually had to rewatch because I had no idea what you guys are talking about. And then I noticed it ended at 39 minutes and 1 second. And I checked the file that I upload, and that one had 42 minutes and 12 seconds. So, for some reason, usually when there's something wrong with the upload, okay, the processing won't start on YouTube. So, I'm pretty sure that everything uploaded, but for some reason during the processing, YouTube decided to cut the last 3 minutes of that video. You didn't miss anything really in that one, because all I did is go back up and showed you guys the punji sticks, the trench, and the fans. And then we teleported back here. I said thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So, luckily, nothing important was cut out from the episode, but it's still kind of a bummer. It was weird, and that just taught me I gotta pay attention from now on when I upload, that I see or double check the time of the video. So hopefully it won't happen again. Now let me show you guys what I've done yesterday in the live stream. Was it yesterday? I think so. Yeah. I set up the machines down here that we already had temporary, okay? Because I doing a lot of crafting and so on. So I just wanted to have access until the machine room is done. I do now have planned on possibly keeping machines down here, because I think this one is actually going to be our main workshop, where I'm going to spend most of my time, okay? To craft and so on. And I'd like to have manual machines here. So we're going to set something up nice looking here, but that has to wait until we actually redid the power and so on. But in the live stream yesterday, we designed the next room, the machine room up here. And it's not closed off yet, but here's the reveal. This is what it looks like. There's no floor in it yet, but we have the ceiling done and we have the walls done. And I just started building yesterday on that live stream, and I wanted something, different on the walls, not just plain walls, because we're probably not going to put anything into the walls. It's all going to be in the middle of the room here, all the machines. And this is going to be the machine room, where we're going to have, most of the automation and so on, and big things. And I'm pretty sure there is some red stuff here. Oh, I gotta be careful with that. I don't want to get blown up. Because when I was building it, I was mostly using... Whoa, what's going on here? I did not see this until just now. What's going on here? He brought back some gold. Oh, that's nice. I think he was AFK at the gold farm. I have no idea when he ninja'd that in here. It needs an extra touch of je ne sais quoi here. I don't know. I think that's French. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look that up. I'll take that gold down in a little bit here. Let's put some torches up here so we don't get any spawns. And I started, again, with lots of microblocks. These are half slabs because I wanted to have this, have some real depth and so on the wall. I'm not too happy yet about this right here, but I did not want to use laboratory blocks again, because they would have not looked much different from this here. And the lighting in the wall, just so you guys see, is hidden back here. It's always a 2x2 with torches, and because the microblocks let the light through, it works really nice to light up this room on the walls, so it looks very nice and bright. And then once I got a better layout for the machines and so on, I was thinking of possibly having suspended lights, like it looks in a kind of a factory floor, even though the wall does not look like a factory. And I stuck with red instead of yellow because this room is too big. I rather keep the yellow for like our living quarters. In case you don't know, the FTOG colors are blue, green, red, and yellow, and we have the blue. This is red, and then I want to have a yellow, and also the green is going to be where we're going to have all the farms. So anyway, and I started playing around here a little bit with an outline. Just the last thing I did here is actually put in some of this purple stained one to make it look like, there was spillage or something like that. Just a little bit of loosening it up and microblocked in the caution tape instead of, you know, just having a full block. These are graphite bars, graphite blocks. You can't really tell from the icon what they look like. They just look like a gray block. Brink and I think Non were telling me both about that block, and it looks really cool. I think it looks like, you know, train or grates, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm going with, and I just placed these here just to get a feeling. And there's lots to do, and I am going to set up all these machines on the live stream or off camera, but when we get to actually then connecting them all, running the power, automating them with logistics pipes and so on, that is all going to be in the episode, so you won't miss out anything. But it's going to just take so long for me to get this done. Okay, enough of this. Today, what I want to do, why am I flying out here? Oh yeah, and here I got the channel. I started doing that this morning, going all the way around. I don't know yet what I'm going to do over here. But anyway, what I want to do today, pretty much the entire episode, is going to be making a new tool. I want to get rid of this Tinker's tool. Because I think there is a better option in the pack that's going to allow me to dig everything. And it has some really nice features. And it's also enchantable. That's important. I wanted to make sure I get Silk Touch. So why exactly are you not charging? Hello? Do I need to use it? Oh, of course, I broke the... What? I have carpenter's blocks here? Ooh, I must have forgotten this one. I'm glad I broke it. Because I got rid of all the carpenter's blocks lighting. Because I'm using covers. It makes a big difference for my FPS, guys. I know other people don't have these issues, but I do, unfortunately. So as long as I can, you know, keep the FPS as low as as high as I can, not as low. I'm gonna replace all the carpenter's blocks. Okay, I use a lot of carpenter's blocks. I have no problem with actual carpenter slopes and so on. But when you put the glowstone on them, I seem to have problems with it. And you can just do it like this with a torch underneath and you can see it either. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Anyways, we are going to make an advanced mining drill. Or diamond drill now. It is a really cool tool. I think the first time I saw this added was actually in GregTech. But then now this is from the gravitation suit mod. And over here I did a thing. I added another... request MK2 pipe, so I can just request things here and they pop out right here, because here is my project gate now. And I wanted to show you guys why I have this lever here. I did it not first, so check it out. When it's open and I right click this, apparently it triggers a redstone signal, so it closes this one again. So in order for me to keep this open, I needed to add the lever, and I added 6 more of these Steve's Workshop tables. And up here just... Oh, I can't even open this. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna have to put a cover up here, or a stair or something. Anyways. And upgraded them all to quadruple crafting tables with the storage, so I can prepare everything nicely for the episode. So, let's get started with this. I crafted some things off camera, but most of it we're gonna do together now. An electric motor, just so you guys can kind of see of how I'm building everything. Goes in here, and that makes us the power unit, the main thing that we'll need for this drill. And then you take that and put it in here, and this is the first mining drill that you can get, tier 1, and I think it's like an iron pick. So you're not going to be able to mine obsidian and stuff with it. And then we can take this guy, and I think it goes here, yes. But we'll need another part right there to make the diamond drill right there. And we'll need this iron turning blank. And I think I figured out how to make that. But for this, we need a new machine. A turning table. It's very simple to make. It's just a bunch of iron. And an iron chipset in this one to make the casing. And that is how we make this guy. And we'll also need this lathing tool here, which is refined iron plate and 2 iron casings. And then, as far as I see from the recipe, we need tiny pile of iron dust. That's all I've been able to find out how to use this. So we'll put this guy right here. Oh, check it out. On the live stream, I played around the first time with an ejector upgrade. Quite simple to make, and the other one is the same, but it just has sticky pistons. This one, the pulling upgrade. And it seems to favor the top for ejecting. And pulling, it pulls in from the left. So that's how I made it this guy now, instead of having hoppers and stuff like that, because I had the lever on here, and when you leave the lever on, the transfer node is disabled, so I was not able to pull out things from the induction furnace. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make more of these. So let's check this out here. It said to put one. Oh, here goes that lathing tool or whatever. And then here it showed I need to put in... No, how does this work? Maybe it's a byproduct. Iron turning blank. See, this is what it's supposed to make. This is, from how I see, this is supposed to work. I don't know. Do I need to put an iron in here? Oh, this doesn't even need power. So, okay. Is this one of the ones where it might show me... Is this something? It needs KU, kinetic units. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make another machine. KU. It's pretty handy when you type this in, or HU, it shows you everything that has to do with it. So there's a kinetic wind generator, an electric kinetic generator. I think that is what we're gonna make, and this runs on AU and then makes KU. Alright, so what does it take to make this guy? Alright, another rebattery and so on. Let me go ahead and craft this guy up real quick, and the shaft is very easy. I've made a bunch of these now, so it's no problem. I'll make one of them real quick, and then we'll see if we can figure that one out. Okay, I think I'm getting to everything we'll need. And what does it take? Iron tin, alright. So tin casings and an iron, and put that in here. And that makes an electric kinetic generator. Cool. So I'm gonna have to get my Omni wrench. If I can find it. Oh boy. Here it is. I had a little mishap earlier, and all my entire bag. Oh no. Dang it. A little lag spike apparently, and stone bricks. Where'd they come from? Oh my goodness. May I please have this? Thank you. Put that back here. Put that in there, and that. Where's that lever? Oh, that was perfect. Right there. Good. Go away. And oh my god, my inventory. But I'm so much crafting, I don't want to send anything back because I feel like I'm gonna order it again in just a second. So now let's see, is when I put this guy here, it is charging. Okay. And can I just place this right next to it here? I don't know how I see if this is connected right or not. So that goes here. Can I put this here now? No. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Add motors to increase 0 of KU. We gotta add motors. Is that the regular motor that I just made? This guy right here? Do I have enough? Oh, I need 2 more. Copper real quick. Right there. Give it to me. And then we can make another motor. And hopefully that will be enough. So that was this, that, and then 2 tin and an iron, right? Look at me. I'm starting to remember the recipes. Okay, so we'll put this one in here. Okay, so now I'm making 100 KU. Max transfer. Okay, so 100 of 1,000. Oh, this color change up here, maybe it did. But I still don't understand what I'm doing here. It's driving me bonkers. Okay, again, we were making the advanced diamond drill here. And this is needed, an iron turning blank. Which... Iron turning blank drill. Lathing tool, tiny pile of iron dust. I mean, somebody please tell me, what am I missing here? I'm gonna have to wiki this just to figure out how this machine works. It makes no sense to me. So apparently I need to make an iron turning blank. That's nice. So, let's make one of these. And I'm hoping that that will go in here now. Do it. Okay. So... Aha! And now I can use that. Oh my god, I wonder what happens when you mess this up. If you can undo this. Ah, so it's shaving. So this is like a lathe kind of thing. So now how do I get this out in the shape that I want it? Do I pick this up? It doesn't look that way. Oh my goodness. Maybe I messed it up. Oh, it shows me that it's like that. So maybe it remembered it. Maybe that's all we needed right here. Let's see. Not this one. We're still in here. Yes, it did it. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, that was a little confusing, but now I know how this works, and hopefully you guys do too. And now the next part of this, of course, is we'll need to upgrade this even further. To make it that advanced... Oh, come on. Advanced diamond drill. This guy right here. And for that one, we're gonna need 2 advanced circuits and 3 overclocker upgrades. That's why... Oh yes, there's 2. And then I prepared it over here because they don't stack. And we have made those together before. And then we'll go in here. We're gonna need 4 capacitors. Put those in here to get these guys. And I think like that. And now put it in here. What am I missing? So I'm guessing I need to charge this. Advanced circuits overclocker. Yes, I'm guessing that I need to charge this now. But this is a power tier 1. So I should be able to charge it in my bat box. The next one we can't. We're gonna have to upgrade our power as well. Okay, so this is gonna charge here. Oh, it's going quite fast. It's not gonna be taking too long. Alright, and it's done. Now please tell me you are going to make me that thing. I've never made one of these. Which one was it? Here? Yes. There it is. Awesome. Oh, that's sweet. It even keeps a little bit of the charge. Very nice. And now, I'm still gonna keep the pick for a minute, but I wanted to show you guys real quick why I'm so stoked about it. It's gonna be a really nice thing. I have my jetpack on, right? Yes. Let's go down in the mining shaft so we can actually test it out. Well, first of all, check it out on grass. 1 hit, instant. It's super fast. And the same on gravel and everything. And then, of course, I don't want to dig around up here. So let's go down in the mine shaft real quick so I can show you better. Let's go right over here. Let's pick this one. I mean, check this out. This is super fast. It's not even enchanted yet, right? But it also has something else. And that is when you switch. Now it's in low power mode. You guys see it shows a mode here. I'm not sure, you know, it just digs slower. It's still quite fast. but it seems to be using less power. And I should probably get some torches out here so we don't have anything spawned for the next person. The torches right there. That is another cool thing, by the way, is this guy right-click, places a torch, just like Tinker's Tools. I love that. It's super. Now, I'm wondering, is it gonna do the same thing then that if I right-click now? Yes, I can keep it the same alignment. Very cool. All right, so let's switch the mode to... Whoops. I keep forgetting. I need to... All right, mode fine. I have not figured out what that is. I think it just means it's going much slower. So you can, like, you know, carefully around your base, you don't mess something up. And then we have big holes. I like that mode. Big holes, check it out. 3x3. So it's a hammer, it's an excavator, it's everything in one. The only thing that it has 3 attack damage, while this one, for example, is 14. But I love it. I'm super happy about this now. I have one tool. I can go to town. And for example, like right now, I'm going to go on fine because we're going to go up into the base. So in case I just want to break one block, because it is quite powerful. This is a pretty strong weapon. Where's the rail cart? Here we are. Get me up. All right, guys. And now we need to upgrade our power so we can actually charge this guy. And I also want to be able to, of course, charge this on the go. Did I pick this up? I need to... I have no room. None whatsoever. Alright, guys. I'll see you upstairs when I'm ready with the next machines. It doesn't show you here that it's the next power tier, but I'm pretty sure that this one we cannot charge in here. I actually didn't try it. Yeah, it doesn't let me put it in. So we actually need to upgrade our power storage, so I can actually charge something bigger. But first, I wanted to show you guys, I moved this electrokinetic generator from here to there, just to arrange these two, because it is constantly drawing power. I tried a lever on it and stuff, it didn't work. I don't see any upgrade slots, so I don't think we can, you know, put a redstone upgrade on it or whatever. But I remember there was a cable here. And I believe this is it here, because you make it with a lever. It's just 2 insulated HV cables, which is just 3 rubber around this HV cable, which I actually made by mistake earlier, a whole stack. Non was telling me about this, and I have not encountered it until just now. Like, when you come into the metal former, guys, whenever you use it again, make sure you change the mode again to where you want to go. Because I thought I was rolling, it showed me the rolling item, but it was actually on this, on extruding. And even when the cables were here, it still showed me that hammer symbol there. So, well, I have now another 62, in case I ever need them. And I think that when you put this guy down... Alright, so it is connected. Now you guys see the light comes on and these guys kicked in because it's drawing power automatically. But I believe that if you put a lever... Can I put the lever directly on it? No. But I put it in front of it. Check this out. And I flip it. It disconnects. And I'm probably going to make use of these quite often. I like them a lot. And it stops drawing power. So now whenever I need this, I can just turn it on and use it. Of course, it's going to be in a different location later. But anyway, so... Lots more crafting to do, guys. Today, I told you, it's all about this one weapon. And we need to make a power storage that I have on me when I go somewhere, right? Because I had the flux capacitor, which I don't need anymore now, because I'm going to need AU power to charge this guy on the go. And the best way I found is to just make a new jetpack, okay? If you check this out... the jetpack. I'm going to make this advanced electric jetpack, which is the step up from the biogas or the electric one. They're both identical, they just need different fuel, okay? And the good thing is if I make this one now, because I also need it here, but that's the angel ring, okay? That's not going to happen for a long time. But I'll also need one to make the advanced nano chestplate, which is on the list to do. But I don't want to make this today. I just want to make the advanced electric jetpack for now. And we'll play around with it. And that takes an electric jetpack and so on. So let's go ahead and make that. Lots of stuff to craft, let me tell you. I'm guessing these guys don't stack. Nope. We put these in here, and that makes us the advanced heat. And we put that there. We get one of these. And then we need to make another one. And put it here. What's happening? Why am I a little jiggerish here? Alright, and then we'll take this, and that's going to go here. Then we'll also need to make an electric jetpack. I had a bad box. We had two, if you guys remember. And I only set up one, so I had one. So we'll make an electric jetpack. And now, this is kind of funny, because we need to make this energy pack, right? Which I could also just put on my chest. And that would, yeah, 2 million AU. But check this out. So I have 2 million AU in this guy. And this Lapatron crystal holds 10 million AU. But when we make this jetpack, it only holds 3 million EU. How does that work? You know, parts that you make hold more EU than the actual thing, but it's alright. In case you're wondering how to make these guys, you need to make 9 energium dust and put it in a compressor. And that's just 4 diamond dust and 5 redstone. And we make this Lapatron crystal and put that... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yes. What? I forgot now. Yes, my bad. This, I think, goes here and there. And we need to make the energy pack and put it here somewhere. What's the... There we go. And that makes the advanced lap pack, which is also a power source that you can put on and just charge whatever you have on. But we're going to put that here. Uh-oh. So this needs to be charged. It looks like this one needs to be charged with 3 million AU. I don't know if this is a tier 1 or a tier 2. I'm gonna have to find out real quick. I cannot charge it here. Alright, no problem. Because, guess what? I have the next thing prepared also. We're gonna make an MFE. Actually surprisingly easy. I figured this one is gonna take a lot more to do. But it's just 4 golden insulated cables, basic machines casing, which is easy to make, and 4 more of these. So just lots of diamonds and redstone to make the stuff, and we got an MFE. So now I can actually take the bat box out here. Bam. And put the MFE in its place. And that's gonna take a while to charge. 4 million EU. But I can put, for example, my tool in here. That one charges. Let's charge it up while we're already here, so it's full. Yeah, that one is full. And then I can also put this lap pack in here and charge this up. And so I'm guessing we're gonna actually get this jetpack. It should be full if I'm giving it a full charge of 3 million EU. But this is gonna take a while to charge up. Do I still have charcoal? Yeah, plenty. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wait this out until it's fully charged, and then we make the jetpack. No, actually, I can wait this out. Now, the other thing is, my goal was to make this drill and get Silk Touch on it. That is the biggest thing that I want to do, right? Well, if you check the Ender IO Enchanter, it's disabled in this pack. There's no recipe when I click on it. So, the only way to do it is to make a bunch of pickaxes and enchant them. And then hopefully on one of them get Silk Touch. And then I need a disenchanter to strip it off and take that book with my tool in an anvil, and I can combine them again. Let's see how many pickaxes I have. Used for crafting only. So my question is, if I get enchants on here and I disenchant it, is it going to be able to take one off? Because it has 1 durability? I don't know. The stone pickaxe, the iron pickaxe. So the only one I see that... Oh, the golden one only has 1. So what do I need to enchant? Books? That is bonkers. What can we enchant? So we actually can strip it off. A stone pickaxe? I think the likelihood of me getting a silk touch on that is going to be very low. I guess what I could make is a mana steel pickaxe. And if we make a few of those and start disenchanting... I'll think about this in a minute. But you guys get the drift. I also have to make a disenchanter. And so this one here holds the last piece right there. This is where we're going to make our jetpack. And right here, we're going to make a disenchanter right there. But in the corners, we need plastic sheet, okay? But in this expert mode, plastic sheets require this recipe here. The compressed sawdust, which is no problem. The raw plastic is no problem. The compressed sawdust you get from just using wood in the sawmill, and a byproduct you get sawdust. And that's how we get that. But to get the rocket fuel, we're gonna need a vat. And we need hooch. I love that word, I don't know why. And gunpowder and redstone, and that makes us rocket fuel. And the hooch also comes from a vat with sugar on the right, and on the left side you can put all kinds of different things. Potato, I guess there's actually a use for poisonous potatoes for change. That's cool. With, you know, kind of crop stuff, and that makes us the hooch. So I decided I want to make 2 vats. And this is how you make the Ender IO machine casing. It's quite expensive, but not too bad. You know, you just need the laser array for these guys, and the lumium, it takes a lot of work. But anyway, so that's how you make these. And the fluid tanks here are easy. That's just iron around a piece of glass. And electric steel I already had, and also we have an alloy smelter. You can craft this yourself if you want. It's just pulverized coal, silicon, which you get from pulverizing sand, and so on. So we're making 2 vats. And I also make 2 reservoirs. The fused quartz here is the only special one. You need an alloy smelter with nether quartz in it. So that is all that we need right here. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to put this right here on the back side so I can hook into this power. Let's see, I should be able to put them directly underneath. Wait, where's underneath? Right there. All right, let's start on this one. So I'm going to put the first vat, I'm going to actually put it right there. And the other vat, we're going to put right there. And the way I'm thinking of getting the water in here for now is with this reservoir. So I don't need to set up an endless water source or anything like that. And I'm going to need 2 buckets of water. And the reservoir is actually pretty cool. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. But you see now I put 2 buckets and it fills. Now it's full. And then when I hit this with a wrench, now it's set to output. It's automatically outputting to something next to it. And you see it's filling with water right there. And then I figured we're going to use a... Doesn't matter because this is an energy, so the water can't go up here. And this should not be filling, yes. But the hooch is on the right side. It should be pulling it out. You can configure it with Ender IO. But I'm not even going to do that right now. And that should go in here. And then we'll just need to add the other stuff. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to fill these 2 again so I can put it back in my bag. Right there. So now let's order some sugar. Okay, let's get all this sugar here. Potato. I only have 5 potatoes, seriously? Okay. What was the other stuff? Apple? Ooh, I got apples. Let's use apples then. I don't need those, and we have apples out the wazoo down at the tree farm. So what was the other thing here again? So this one right here, I need redstone and gunpowder. So let's get a stack of that. And a stack of that. And let's see if we can set this up. Oh yeah, I gotta take it out of the bag, don't I? That makes sense. So in this first one, I believe we need to have the sugar here. And the apples there. And something's happening. Yes. Is it already doing something? Maybe I do need to set the sides or something. Let's see. Or maybe I need to give it a second to actually make me something first. Yeah, there it is. There's a progress bar. And I can put the gunpowder and the redstone in here already. 87, 91, 93. Alright, it did something and it sucked it out already. Okay, so that made 875 millibuckets. I'm guessing I'm gonna need at least 1 millibucket for this guy to go. It's not too slow. I've never made this stuff. But gotta be automated eventually too, so we can make plastic sheets whenever we want them. There we go. Now, are you doing something? Yes. Progress 10%. Now, I wonder if this is gonna make me 1 bucket. It doesn't show you how much it makes you. Oh, you can also use blaze powder. Wheat and sugar, okay. Oh, that makes the hooch. And this is for other things like the Killer Joe and so on. 87, and I got this bucket here. And I was wondering if I'm going to be able... So we got 1 bucket, sweet. Can I right-click you? Yes, sweet. So I don't need anything else like the fluid transposer. How far along are you over here? Oh, this is going to take a long time. It's alright. So let's go ahead and make the compressed sawdust. And I think those go in the corner. And here and there. And this actually makes us 2 plastic sheets. And that's all we need right now. I'm going to make a few more. I actually had one. Don't know where I got it from. Maybe a dungeon chest or something. But I did not want to use that one. And it doesn't matter. We needed 2 anyways. And we got the auto disenchanter. Sweet. So now I can put this guy here and... Let me bring some books. And tank. Because I got 2 tanks of XP. And we got tons of XP bushes downstairs also. And now I need to figure out what I am going to... You know, you go right there. And we're going to put the books into you. Repeat. Yes, I don't see any reason why not. And... Are you gonna get... Yes, there's the power. It's full. And how are we doing on this over here? So that's actually not that slow at all. How many apples have we used so far? 7 apples. 7 sugar. 5 gunpowder and 5 redstone. Okay. That's fine. That's not bad at all. So, now what am I going to enchant? That's my biggest problem. Because if I can't enchant any picks... Oh yeah, I don't think I have Silk Touch. I would have remembered if I had Silk Touch. No, I don't. So now, what is the best thing to enchant to get Silk Touch? There's nothing there. Because that's another thing, by the way, that I was thinking of. When you get to the Ender Quarry eventually here, and you want to get a Silk Touch upgrade, you'd also need Silk Touch 1 on a golden pickaxe. I don't know what I'm gonna enchant. If I should just enchant books. I mean, the chance of me getting it on a book are so slim. I need to find some kind of a tool. Let's see, shovels. Can we use any shovels? Wooden, stone, crafting. This. So, I'm thinking the best thing to do for me is enchant a mana steel pickaxe, guys. I really think so, because that one is going to have a lot of durability, so I can strip them off, and they're really not that expensive to make. Mana steel pickaxe, and has 300 durability. So let me make a few of these. Yeah, I'm going to need more of them anyway, so let's just make 10 of them, and then let's get these 9. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And I don't think I'm gonna make them all right now. But I'm gonna just show you guys real quick how I plan on doing it. And then I'm just gonna keep at it until I get Silk Touch on one of these picks so I can strip it off. So now we made one. Gonna get down here. Ooh. I should have checked. I always check now because I've fallen, almost died a couple times here because I was wearing my regular steel chest plate, so I can fight in the runic dungeon, for example. So there are 30 levels. And I actually think Silk Touch only needs 24 levels, if I am not mistaken. So there's a 30. Now let me disable some of these. I'm very sure Silk Touch. So that would actually increase our chances. So I for sure need to get rid of this one and this one, so I can disable some bookcases here. Let's see, how much does this do? 16, so that's too many. 20? What? 28? So maybe just one over here? 24. Alright guys, cross your fingers. I'm gonna laugh if I get it on the first try. Efficiency 3. Alright. So that's it here. And now what I do is I'm gonna go back upstairs and I'm gonna disenchant this one to strip the enchant off. And I'm gonna enchant it again. And let's see how much durability this is gonna cost. So I can kind of get a feel is how many times can I use this pickaxe. I really don't care if I break them. I have 4 mana pools full on top. And it shouldn't take too long to disenchant this. And we also make a nice connection of enchanting books, so that's not bad. How we doing over here? Oh man, that's gonna take hours. Ah well, I could use the cheesy way and get the power from over there, but I'm not doing that. AU needs to come from AU generation. And come on. So we got this one off. So this took about one... No, not even a quarter. Alright, one more enchant, guys. And if I don't get it, then I'm going to do the rest off camera until I get a Silk Touch enchant. And, you know, by that time, I might get lucky and even get more efficiency and unbreaking. I don't know if unbreaking does anything on that tool. I was thinking that maybe it costs less energy every time you... oh yeah, I forgot it doesn't stay in there. It costs less energy every time you use it. I was thinking that maybe that's what happens. And another 24 if breaking 3 efficiency. Now it's gonna go down to half. So that's fine. I'm going to just take this with me so nobody thinks this is free XP. You know, usually when there's stuff out here in the open, it's free to take, but right now, I need all the XP so I can keep going. Anyways, enough talking. I'll be back when I got lucky and got Silk Touch on one of these picks. That took me a couple hours, guys, to get this Silk Touch enchant. I was losing my mind. I even set up a... You guys remember those 2 pylons down there? The mana pylons? I brought them up here and actually set up an enchanting table right here. So I didn't need to go down there anymore. And I set up this XP farm and used my watering can a lot. It makes it grow quite fast. And I made a harvester. This Leadstone solar panel I already had. I think I made that on a live stream. I wanted to test something. I don't even remember what it was. And I have now 234 left. I'm going to let this sit here because it can keep up easily with the power. And yeah, let me show you here. I wanted to mention that after, I don't know, 10 disenchants or something like that, I then switched to level 30 enchants, because with the pylons it was easier up here, and it wasn't that hard. But look at all these books that I disenchanted. I got so much stuff. It's pretty nice, and these I thought that we're gonna use here. I finally got the Silk Touch. Soulbound 1, Unbreaking 3, and I want to combine these 2 efficiency 4s. So let me get some XP over here. Give it to me. I don't know how much this is gonna cost. It shouldn't take more than 10 levels. So let's combine these 2 efficiency 4. Oh yeah, and the thing, of course, charged long time ago. Cool. Efficiency 5. Now, my thing is, I wanted to try out combining the books first and then applying it to the drill. I know that I can do the drill by itself. I know I can do that. But I am worried that if I apply something, that it won't let me apply something else. The enchanting rules are a little bit weird. So the 2 I want to have for sure, Silk Touch and Efficiency. And that's gonna, you see here, Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 5. And then I'm hoping I'm gonna get the Soulbound, because the Soulbound would be awesome. You know, in case I die, I can never lose that drill. But let's go ahead and combine this one. And then let's see what this one is going to cost us. Another 15 levels. Let's get these real quick. Alright. So, wrong one. In here. And soulbound 1. Nice. Then what is this going to cost me? 19 levels. Let's do that. Again, I don't know if unbreaking actually does anything. Like, I know unbreaking on Botania tools makes it so it loses... it uses less mana to repair it or something like that, I think. So I'm hoping that maybe on this drill it's gonna cost me less power, but even if it doesn't do anything, it doesn't hurt to have it. Alright, so now how much is this gonna cost me to get this book on here? 33 levels. Okay, no problem. We should have enough to get those. And yes. And then we can finally make the jetpack, and then I want to make one more thing. But I'll show you in just a second. I forgot if it said 33 or 34, so I'm just going to go to 34. So I don't need to come back here again. There we go. Alright. Oh man, this makes me so happy. Oh, there's the Unbreaking 3. That prevents item from being lost on Deathline. Interrupted the thing, so I thought that maybe it didn't get it. That is cool. Now, that is a really sweet tool. I'm very happy that we made that today. And now, let's finally make this jetpack. Which one did I put it in? Right here? Yay! Awesome! Now, the thing is, guys, and let me show you here. Alright, this is hover mode on the biogas one here. And you guys can see that I don't go down at all. Nothing. It's really awesome for building. This one here has, in the top left, now you see, gives me an energy level. And it will charge this. By default, I think both are off. Yes. So I think F. Now you see jetpack. And that's what I bound mine to F. I don't know. It's what I used. Is on, and now of course I can also fly, and I think it's a little faster. And now this is hover mode, guys. You see I'm sinking slowly, which is kind of a bummer that the... Hello? Why can you... What's going on? Why... What's happening? Why did this lag? Okay, it must have just been lag. So I'm definitely gonna keep this guy around for when I build. I think it's a great jetpack for around the base here for when I build and so on. But you know, when I go out mining or anything, it's much better to have this one. So now is this actually... Oh no, I need to turn this on here. I thought that this has a... Does this not charge my pack? Wait a second. I thought that this charges my tool. That was the whole reason I made this. Do I actually need to upgrade this to the nano suit? Oh man, what does it take to make this guy? No, this doesn't show the recharging either. Alright, let's see here real quick. This is from Gravitation Suit. I think there's a key binding. Maybe display, Gravi display HUD, Gravi fly key. Okay, that is weird. I'm gonna look into this in just a second. But there's one more thing I wanted to make because, you know, we don't have a weapon. And having something else, I don't know. I want to make this nano saber. I don't know if it's actually any good. It's been a long time. I think I had it in my first ever series on YouTube. In Crafting Paradise. Quite simple to make. And we'll put this on here. Alright, it does not charge, right? No, so I'm gonna have to charge it in the MFE. And I'm gonna have to find out real quick if or how I can charge this tool from the jetpack, because that was, again, the whole reason we made this. And I also want to see real quick if I, let me get the enchanter out again. I want to see if I can enchant this sword. Because if I can, then that is pretty useless. I'd say, because it's not, you know, stronger than anything else that I could make easily. All right, so this thing is on, and again, I think there is a way. Yeah, there it is. Now it's empowered, and this actually, I think, now it does 20 attack damage. And if it's not empowered, then it does 4 attack damage. So now let's see if we can enchant this guy. No, we can't. All right, so I'm pretty sure that I cannot put a book on it either via the anvil. But let's see if we have something. Power, sharpness 3. So that would be a book that you can apply to a weapon. Let's see if that works. No. All right, so we cannot enchant this saber at all, which is fine. I can empower it just like that. Just like that. And I think it does not. Yeah, I can always leave this empowered. I don't see any reason why I should not have this empowered. It looks pretty cool too, doesn't it? Check this out. All right, so let me put this away. And let me look real quick into how I can get my tool to charge from the jetpack. I am very happy right now, guys. I was giving up on the tool charging, and I actually already recorded an outro explaining that it doesn't work and stuff, and came to the mining age to just show you guys the power of the tool. It is different than what I'm used to with other things, that when you have it selected, it just charges. You need to use it. And then it gets charged. You guys see it's full, 45,000 or 45,000. And the advanced electric jetpack keeps going down. So it actually does charge it. That is awesome news. I'm super happy. The only bad thing is that the changing of the tool itself is a little finicky. So it's not easy to change real quick or something, but you guys see here, I'm gonna just go hold down forward in just a second here, so you guys can see the sheer power of this tool in 3x3 mode. Watch this. And it breaks everything. Gravel, dirt, whatever. Anything we want. How you doing, sir? Ooh, we can test out the weapon. We can test out the weapon. I haven't tested it yet. Come here, Mr. Zombie. And I don't wear any armor, so that was 2 hits. 1 hit with jumping, and how about you? Oh, I don't wear armor. I'm not wearing armor. I gotta get out of here. I'm wearing my overalls. Just this and my boots. That's all I'm wearing right now. So I gotta be careful. But guys, I'm happy it works. Ooh. How you doing? How you doing, Spider? You did. So even though we can't enchant it, it's still a very good weapon, and it runs on RF. Ooh, too many baddies for my taste right now. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And maybe if you're playing the pack, now you are motivated to make yourself this tool also, because it is amazing. I really love it. I'm super happy about it. And I'm going to get busy mining because I have lots of materials that I need to make up. And I'll talk to you in the next episode. Okay? Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.